And welcome to Nat One. Here we are in Witchlight. We are fighting Bavlorna Blightstraw herself in the flesh, in the swampy flesh. So yeah, last session we went to visit Lamorna, the unicorn, and we also travelled to Hither to return the portraits to Bavlorna. However, when they got there, Bavlorna were in the middle of beheading King Gullop 19 for crimes against her, Bavlorna. Beheads him. Sorry, King Gullop. And then notices, as she's about to slink back off to her hut, she slinks from her cauldron here, all the way across this lake, over here, to get back to her hut, and spots the party, spying on her. And she knows it's them, because obviously she's after them. And yeah, fighting ensues. And we've got a huge initiative. We've got a huge battle on our hands. We're already into round 4, the beginning of round 4, and we are starting with Holland.
Oh, yay.
It's the best thing ever.
I'm so prepared.
Yeah.
Well.
So am I.
Hey! First things first, I may as well use my movement, because I'm bloody miles away. Here I am. I think that was forcing. I don't know. I have no object arrow permanence. What can I say? And then, not very close, am I? Okay. Close enough, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey.
Hey. I'm gonna try something new, which, as a track record, hasn't gone well for me. I'm gonna try it anyway. Holland's gonna, as he sort of barrels his way over, he's been sprinting the whole time to get back to where he was. He's gonna, as he sort of approaches, bring his mace into the water, and then just slosh it up at the people running up the stairs. And as the fucking the water drops arc through the land on them and rejuvenate them and stuff, and the sun shines through them and makes a yellow pattern.
Ooh.
God, you can tell it's the start of the session.
Nice.
I am going to make a performance check as I use one of my charges for the Mace of Joy.
Whee! Let's go! Alright, who's this aimed at? So we've got Bavlorna herself.
Everyone 30-foot radius.
In a 30-foot radius of you.
Of me.
Hey, right.
Well, everyone that I choose, so.
That's everyone then.
All of them.
Yep, okay. So it's.
Oh, 23!
Right, okay, Jesus Christ. Okay.
I made it.
So, the save here will be, what's the save on the mace again? Against... Wait, hang on. No, it's not against that. It's a DC. No, it's not a save, it's a DC.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, right, yeah. So, you are hitting, all of them with that.
And they are all charmed by me for a minute.
Hey.
And I'm gonna just call out to them. Why is everyone in such a hurry? Look at this water, it's beautiful. Come on, come chill with me.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Right. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Right, give me a second.
Holland decided to pull in the air.
Okay. Okay. So all of these guys sort of turn around. So there's three bullywugs currently. Two bullywugs on the board on the steps going up there. Bavlorna's in the lead here. There are 2 others behind her, and 1 in the water beside the last one, and obviously this guy lagging behind. all of those bullywugs immediately like turn around and they have like this confused look on their face. They look at Bavlorna, they look at you. Bavlorna looks at them, they look at Bavlorna, they all look at you, and Bavlorna like cocks her head to the side, and she's like, "What?" And you get the opportunity to say like one thing to her now.
Well, I mean, like, you're gonna fucking... No, you don't say that.
He's a grown-ass man now.
Well, hey.
He's not actually, though.
Well, you're gonna dry out if you're hurrying up the stairs. I didn't fix that pool for nothing, you know?
She goes, you're right. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
She ducks down and dives into the water. And submerges herself. Okay. You can't see where she's gone, as when she dives down into the water, you can look and see that it's absolutely murky. You can't tell where she is. It's like a dark shadow in the water for a split second, and she's just gone so deep underneath. You don't know where she is. Alright, okay. Up next, we have, from the bank to the south, Holland, you can hear a sort of commotion happening, and you can hear like of bullywugs as they march towards you. And obviously they've taken note that that there's a scrap going on, and they are going to jump into the water, and I can't remember how to do things. There we go. The new Roll20 update is actually kind of difficult to get used to. Yeah. So, here we go. These are going to dash into action. Over here. And this guy, this red guy, is just going to stare at Holland. And then he's going to look around behind him and be like, you know, like as if to be like, where's Bavlorna gone? And be quite concerned about that. So he's going to swim around here to see where she went. Aerith, you awaken in a carriage, on the back of Uglay's carriage. As you sort of come in hazily too, you look up and like Clapperclaw's grabbing onto the back of the like sort of seat of the driver's seat, and he's like staring at you, as though to like he said he was going to keep an eye on you, and he really is, you know. You wake up and he's like, hi, you alright? I think something's going down over there.
Aerith is in spring currently, but I assume the moment they hear something bad is happening, it's just like mother concern mode activate.
And you transform immediately into autumn as a shock of like something's going on. It just hits you straight away.
Claw, thank you so much. Where's the danger?
Over there through the fog, there's a hag, and she looks like a frog. Hey, that's like a song.
A hag?
Yeah, she's a Bavlorna or something, I don't know. You know, it's an emergency.
Right, I pat Clapperclaw on the head, crack my neck, my sword and shield pops out. I'm going to 30 feet, 40. I'm just gonna straight jump into the water.
Nice.
So, yeah, that would be. It's difficult terrain, right?
This isn't difficult terrain, no.
Sweet. All right, cool. I'm going to, and then 60 feet to get there. I'm gonna use my dash.
So the water would still be swim speed. Jenna just meant the terrain that you're currently on. So like,
Yeah.
So like this grass is just normal, but the water's still water.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, water is I thought you meant the landscape.
Oh, okay, cool. So 15 more feet for difficult terrain to get right here. And then I'm going to bonus action base step to get right there.
Nice.
And I think that bullywog needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 14 or be charmed.
This one, whiz save. Here we go.
Yeah, this one.
That's a Nat One. So
Aerith kind of pops into view.
Yeah. As you're like gracefully swimming along, he's like on his way, like marching with a really frowny like frog mouth, like hum hum hum, and he's like swimming like doggy paddling, just like hum hum. And as you slide up to him, he like turns around like, and looks at you, and he tips his little like helmet to you, and he's like,
yeah. Aerith comes and like grabs on this lily pad out of the water. Just her hair wet, and she flicks it back, and she winks at the bullywog.
Fucking Little Mermaid. he waves his little hand at you, and he's like, yeah. He likes you.
Oh man! All right, that'll be my turn.
Sick. Right. Okay. Which way? Wait. Oh shit! It was that guy. Right, it's gonna have to be this guy now. Yeah. Same thing. They're gonna do. Bish bash, but he's gonna just do a straight swan dive in here. Boof. Splashing his way over there, and when he gets to about here, he can't do shit. So that's that. Moving on swiftly to. Oh, it's this bugger over here. Right, here we go. Moving on swiftly. We've got him coming into it again. And Archie, as you're sort of like running up those stairs to get to the porchway, you can see that like on the surrounding like islands of Downfall, you can see like activity of bullywugs and bullywug knights and other such things getting closer. Like everyone's paying attention now, you know. And the hang on. Holland, you see a strange disturbance in the surface of the water to the north. It's about like 8 foot long. And that's what you see, sort of like a strange, like ribbed top to the water. Let's around about here. There. Actual speed on those. Yeah. Okay. Archie, it's you.
Okay. I'd like to make a perception check to find Bavlorna.
Okay, so from where you're standing on the steps there, you see that there is a chute, like a chimney, that goes from the centre of the from the hut all the way down, right down deep into the water. As you were running around there, that would have obscured your vision because you were on the opposite side of her, so you wouldn't have seen her submerge herself in the water. As far as you're concerned, you were just running up there. You were running away from her.
Yeah, it's just because I have Hunter's Mark on her, and there's like a thing that like I'm sort of magically able to sort of be aware of her presence a little bit, but it only gives me advantage on seeing her.
You have advantage.
But I guess if you think that I just couldn't see her.
I think because of the size of it in the picture at the top, I'll just show everyone on stream. Because of the central trunk to the like sort of well chimney bit, I'd say that it's a wall. Like you can't really see.
Yeah. All right then.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I just you know, before I head on inside, I'm gonna help out my friend.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait.
Oh,
You would have seen her submerge herself, but you can't tell where she is. You would have seen her submerge herself because you could shoot her from the other side last time, and that were my bad. But yeah. So yeah, you could see the fact that she's gone underwater, but you can't see exactly where she is because it's too murky even if you had amazing perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And magical awareness. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to try and shoot this yellow belly. Not to call him a coward. He is running into the fight, but I just don't care.
Screw it, why not?
18. 18 to hit, 23 piercing plus 3 second damage.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh crap. I didn't even have the calculator out when we're playing it. Hey! So 23 and 3. Ooh, that's a nice
16.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. As he's just like sort of plomping around on the lily pads. As soon as he like plumps down onto one, you just like straight away, and you get him in his shoulder. He looks up at you, opens his mouth, and he's just like ah! And he looks over at you, and he looks, and then like squints around and looks at everything else, and he looks a bit scared. Like he's not frightened TM, but he looks a bit like what the fuck's going on.
Well, it's still my turn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and seeing as though he's a bit scared, and it was only a non-lethal arrow, I'm using my shit ones. What can I say? I'm going to shoot that little red guy. 18 to hit, 17 plus 3, so 20 total damage. With a non-lethal. And then I'm going to sort of look around. And I think I'm going to stay here and wait until my friends get inside.
Okay, so it's non-lethal.
Yeah, I'm using my cork arrows.
Okay, right. This one hits him in like the temple. And he like looks a bit dazed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Flopsy, it's you.
Flopsy. Just a quick one. Did the rest of us see the person climbing into Bavlorna's house like Archie did, or did only Archie see that person?
Sorry, say that again, I'm just reading something.
Okay, the person that was going into Bavlorna's place by crawling on these ropes, was it only Archie that saw them, or did everybody see them?
Only Archie saw. You would have seen, at the time, you would have probably seen a shape of a person or something, but like you wouldn't recognise who it is or any features.
I'm assuming Flopsy doesn't know.
20.
Right. Flopsy is going to dash past Archie, and I'll be 5 foot onto the patio bit off of this bit here. As I pass Archie, I'm going to say, I have an idea for a distraction, but it might be quite dangerous, so message me if anybody gets close.
Got it.
And I'll be going inside.
Alright, so you get up there.
That's the end of Flopsy's turn.
Alright, okay. You get up there. And you are... here. Can you see there?
Oh, I'm glad to see this map again. I can't see anything just yet. It's just loading still.
Okay, right. So you are there.
Oh.
Yep, you get up onto the you get up onto the porch, the wooden rickety porch that hangs over the edge of the water, and you see that this door over here, sorry guys, on stream you won't be able to see this map because he's on a separate one, you see that this door is ajar, and like just wide open, and yeah, you see that.
Lovely.
Yeah. Okay. Clapperclaw is going to cheer from the sidelines. This guy, he's going to come down. To about here. Come on, you. this guy, who is charmed by Holland, the blue guy, the blue bullywug, he is going to look at Holland, confused, look at all of his friends, notice that the red one, who is charmed, and I forgot to put the thing on him, notice that the red one is looking for Bavlorna, and he's gonna sort of move away from Holland as if to be like, you know, what? Like, why? I don't want to get that kid. And yeah, he's gonna try and sort of look around and see if she's okay. Okay. You hear,
I'll save you, my lady!
And from a distance to the south, and you see that Illig, Baron of Muckstump, now new King Illig, is going to jump into the water. Boosh. And he's going to start dashing. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Ba. To about here. And he's like,
come on, lads! Get a move on!
These charmed bullywugs are a bit sort of freaked out and confused. They're not quite sure what to do. This one's actually just gonna plop down off this side of the water and sort of swim a little bit away and sit on this lily pad and look a bit confused. It's almost like he's had a second thoughts, he doesn't really want to do this. This guy sees him do the same and he's like, yeah, actually, let's just see what happens here, because we don't even know where Bavlorna is. So they just hop onto these lily pads. Oogle is sort of watching with Clapperclaw. So Oogle the owlbear with the carriage all the way to the east side of the map. They're sort of watching from afar, but Oogle is sort of looking a bit more attentive than ever before, which just means that he's got a slightly more pronounced sort of stance to him. And you can just see his eagerly owl eyes are just staring towards that direction. He doesn't quite know if this is the sort of situation for him. Now this guy, he's minding his own business. He's out of initiative right now because he's took one look at that situation and he's gone, no thanks. These knights though instead have a responsibility, and they ever so responsibly dive in, chasing after their new king right by his side. Let's go. And Holland, you sense another shift in the water. This time behind you, around about here. Just going to show that. Just right there.
Where, sorry?
Here. See that?
Is she really far away, or is it just not showing up?
I'm pressing on the screen, can you see?
I can't see anything personally.
Alright, okay. I'm just pressing here. It's 3 squares east of you.
Oh yeah, I can see that wasn't showing up. Okay.
Okay.
Holland's gonna start moving towards the stairs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, he's gonna sort of go diagonal and bunny hop up just because he can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna hold my action until Bavlorna starts coming up the stairs.
Okay. Alright. So you make your way up there, you hold your action. From that vantage point, can you give me a perception check, please? Okay. You can now see from that vantage point, as you were running up northways up these stairs, as you sort of rose above the water, you can see that there is a crocodile coming up into the water there to the northeast, coming towards the situation.
Not the crocodile. We've done nothing to deserve this.
It even ticks like a clock. Meanwhile, Flopsy, you are upstairs in Bavlorna's cottage. Now, doop dap doop dap doop dap. Just gonna put you guys right there. Where's Jason?
He's just popped back into Discord.
Right, okay.
I had to reset my audio real quick. I'm back.
Alright, can you get back onto... Yeah, there we go. Right, okay. Yep, it's fine. So yeah, we're in Bavlorna's cottage, or upstairs. Flopsy, you hear a wet slapping sound coming from that open doorway.
Oh dear.
There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go, okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Ominous.
What the fuck is that thing?
Actually, you hear the wet slopping sound. Ah. Okay. Ha ha ha. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Do. Yep. Right. That's it. Yep. Yes. She is, yeah, you hear this, like, slopping and sloshing, and you literally see crawl around the corner of this open doorway. It's only big fucking Bavy herself.
We love that.
She, like, looks around the corner at you, and she is wet through. She's absolutely covered in, like, you know, bits of weird pond scum and all that kind of shit. She looks at you, and she, like, extends, like, a long, like, bulbous-ended finger, and, like, points it at you, right, shakingly. And I'm just gonna make my own words up from now on. She is going to, you are going to make a dexterity saving throw, as from her bulbous-ended finger, a tendril of ink-looking sort of, like, swirling darkness, like a vine suddenly growing out of her finger, extends from it. Make a dex saving throw to avoid...
Dexterity... That is a 9, but I can add a D4 to that. For my keep it work.
It's not gonna
That's
make a
12
difference.
altogether.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you are going to take 9 necrotic. Sorry, not 9. Fucking hell. Excuse me, ignore that. That's for the success. 15 necrotic. As these tendrils sort of, like, attach to you and, like, wrap around you. But they don't feel as though you're, like, tethered to her physically. It just feels like this is, like, inky, weird marble in the air, you know, like this strange, like, shadowy blackness. It's not like a physical attachment. But you feel like you are connected somehow. Yeah. Fuck.
This sounds fun.
Yeah. Okay. This is a lot. Now we're back in Downfall. Here we go. We've got this Bullywug Knight. Where is he? Come on, let's find him. It's blue guy. Blue Bullywug Knight down there in the fucking water, right? Blue guy is gonna go away. Is gonna swim notice this guy sort of crushing on Aerith over here. He's going to pay attention to that and go, ah! And he's like, hey, Arnott's cracking off here. Swims over, he has to make what save is it? When he's near you?
That's only when I do my face step.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, yes, it's a first step. Yes, of course. Yeah, he's going to get all the way up to you then. And he can multi-attack with a glaive. The first, it's a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 4 slashing, so it's not so bad. And... that's a 7, so that's not going to hit. Yeah, he's just like, you can see as well, like, as they're slashing at you in the water, they look to be quite proficient in fighting in water, obviously, because they're bullywugs. You can see that they're taking advantage of the fact that they can swoop in and out and stuff like that. The first one that got you, you were like, whoa. But then he was trying to show off a little bit on the second one, and he missed you. So yeah, this red bullywug's submerged, so you wouldn't be able to see him. So the one in the centre of the house. Aerith, it is now you.
Holland.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Yes.
Hi, it's Aerith. I'm here now. Sorry, I'm late. What are we killing these things? What's the dealio?
Well, we kinda Bavlorna's mad at us, so I guess we're just like mad back.
And as you're shouting this above to Holland, you can see these two bullywugs like literally just looking to and fro like a tennis match between you and Holland, just like looking confused, blinking each time they turn their head. Like, what? Like they're like spectating this whole situation. Yeah.
Right.
These two on the lily pads.
Gotcha. Alright, I'm going to bonus action face step right up to Holland.
Nice.
You know what? I'm here now. Where's everybody else?
They went on upstairs.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll hold the stairwell. You go join your friends.
Okay.
And for my action, I'll just take out a hand axe and toss it at the bullywug who attacked me.
Nice. That's the blue guy over here. The throw on that is 35 feet. Hand axe. Yeah, let's go. Where the hell are you? There you go. Yes, unfortunately, that is not going to hit.
Okay.
Yeah. It just plumps into the water nearby. It takes like a lily pad down with it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and chuck one more.
Alright, nice. Unfortunately, that is also not going to hit as he dips and dives in the water.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, you think, shit, these guys actually can swim well. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, wait here then, I suppose.
Yeah. And as you do, the red bullywug knight that's in love with you looks up and like sighs at you as if that what you did was really good. And he's going to turn around to his friend and be like, blah, 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 in whatever fucking bullywug language is. And the blue guy's going to be like, what? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like you can see it on their faces, like if you were, you know, he's like trying to stop him from hurting you, but it's not working because. He actually is gonna like just fucking free action go and slap him like to try and wake him up. Yeah, he's not happening. But he's not gonna do anything because he's in love with you now. This guy down here who's just been clonked in the temple by the corked arrow. He's a little bit dazed. He's like sort of like wiggling his head around like there's little canaries above his head. That's the yellow guy. Sorry, my ping wasn't on because I was on the measurement tool. And yeah, he looks a bit dazed. He like shakes his head out of it, and he looks up to how far How far away Archie is. Boop, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop. He's gonna swim directly beneath her, crane his neck up, right? Crane his neck right up, and through the boards, he's just gonna let out this huge burp. It's literally just like, ugh. Make a wisdom save, please. Archie. Excellent. You've succeeded. It was just a funny noise. That this bullywug's made. Maybe it sounds a bit angry. Who knows? The crocodile is swimming down now. And this crocodile kind of just looks like it's just there, taking advantage of whatever the fuck's going to happen right now. Because, you know, the crocodiles don't eat the bullywugs. But they know a possible meal when they see one. Sidle on down here. He can't get to you from there because it's a raised platform. So he'd have to come from the bottom bit of the stairwell. Okay. Archie, it's you.
Okay. Well, Archie's having a little think. She's been thinking this entire while. And she thinks maybe it's best not to kill all the bullywugs. And so she fires at her like, what? Oh, what's her plan here?
Right.
Oh, that's gonna miss. And that one will probably hit, maybe.
That one is going to hit, yes.
21 piercing plus 3 psychic damage.
Okay. Yeah, it just flies, like the camera follows it as it flies through the air, like hits right between his plate armor, and he's like, how dare you? And he like points his glaive up towards you, and he's like, yeah, and
the revolution lives on.
he's like, that was my slogan. And then yeah, is that your turn? You've got your movement still, and the yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to stay here and kill her. Like.
All right. Okay. Cool. Flopsy. Yeah. Meanwhile, Flopsy is up on the deck in outside of Bavlorna's cottage, and now let me just do something here. Hang on. Yeah, you don't do shit. Yeah, so it's your turn.
I don't do shit. What? Oh.
I thought there were a thing about making a save, but there isn't. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do everything I would have done on my turn, or am I incapacitated in some way?
No, you can. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Right. Just before I do my excellently stupid move, this is a window, right?
Yes.
This bit here.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. After being lashed on with tendrils, I'm going to look Bavlorna straight in the eye and say, if you wanted a piece of me, then you should have only asked. After all, this belongs to you. And I'm going to blow her a kiss. And I'm going to cast Blindness Deafness as I do it to try and blind her.
Okay. What save does she make?
That is a con saving throw.
Sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. Doodle-doo-doo. Con. That's a 19.
Silvery barbs.
Here we go. That is a 9.
I think that was worth the waste of 2 spell slots. She is now blind for a minute. They are blinded for the duration. At the end of their turn, she can remake the save at the end of her turn. Now that she's blind, I'm going to use my movement to climb through this window and clamber over this table, making... I don't really care about the noise. I know she can hear me, but would that be like double movement to climb over that?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, as you sort of like you're gonna have to smash through the window to do that. So I think I'm actually gonna have to give you a DC of 10. I'm gonna say it's athletics to like punch through the window.
Okay, I was gonna say I can't free
it would
action open
open
it, so
from
it's gonna be a
it would
smash.
open from the inside out. Anyway,
Okay.
so yeah, you're gonna have to smash that window.
Athletics, here we go.
Oh fuck me. Yeah, fuck you put your elbow right against the window, you just like it cracks, but it doesn't smash through.
Ow. New plan. I don't necessarily want to walk past her, even though she can't see me. Oh. Plan B.
And you get something as well. As soon as you look at the window to see that it isn't smashed, as you look through it, in the room you can see this wood elf, a random wood elf who you just see the back of her as she's running up the stairs. Can you see that? As you
I can see like the corner of them.
Yeah, you literally see like an arse and legs just sort of, like run, not separately, you know what I mean, not just loose. Yeah, you just see her arse and legs just like sort of scarper, like the back end of a boot or something like that, as you see a scarper up the thing. So in that case, you probably wouldn't even tell that it's a wood elf. It's just someone running. Yeah.
Well, that changes plans.
I'm gonna take Clapclaw out of the initiative as well.
Ooh, I don't really want to move closer to her. Because, I mean, this is such a thin porch that the window is kind of the only way around without directly passing her. But I feel like staying still is a stupid move. I am going to thin myself as much as I can against this window, so hopefully if she stumbles, she might stumble past me rather than into me. And I'm just going to wait there.
Okay. Right. Meanwhile, over on the main map, we have this guy. He's not in love with anybody. The green guy. So he is going to rush on down. He can only make it to here though. So that's where he's gonna go. This guy, all the normal bullywugs have realised this is a job for the knights and are going to fucking leave this situation. Illig, however, is waving his left fist, because in the right is a glaive, up at Archie, and is incredibly fucked off. He's also mad that you're so high up that he couldn't get to you fast enough. So he's going to do. He's going to get to there. There we go. This funnel is sorry, that's not him. He can get to there. This funnel is so fucking difficult because that's the only way that you can get up.
Does he not like me stealing his catchphrase?
He doesn't.
Good.
But there we go. Ooglay, I'm taking Ooglay out unless anyone wants him. Well, I mean, if anyone can get his attention and give him the go-ahead or anything like that, but that's up to you. Orange guy, he is going to also follow Illig. And now the okay, yeah, and Holland from that perspective as well. As it gets even closer, you can see another crocodile rear its little nose, its long, ribbed nose, around about here. No, it's not even there actually. It is there. Right there. It's the top of round 6. Holland, it's you.
Bloody Nora, says Holland.
Hey!
I'm going to start moving up the stairs. And by it, I'm going to dash, to be quite frank.
Okay.
To make it past Archie, whiz my way around, and land with Flopsy in sight.
Yep, and as soon as you do that, you pop up here. Where can you see that on the map?
Yeah.
Right at the very bottom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you pop up onto the board and you can see Flopsy's just flat against this window, looking really scared. And you see that Bavlorna's sort of like, her big bulbous eyes are like blinking up and down really wetly over her eyes, and as like they reveal the eyes, they're just completely white. But you can see this like long dark tendril, like sort of extending out of a hand, like, you know, like when Voldemort casts a spell and he like leans a little bit, you know what I mean? And it's like he's holding that fucking magic between them both. She's doing that. Yeah. That's what you see.
That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
She really is slaying. Not gonna lie. Have you got a bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, look at Flopsy, look at Bavlorna, and just sort of like silently raise my mace.
Okay.
Flopsy gives you a thumbs up.
Our Bavers can't see anything, but she raises that hand that's attached to Flopsy, and she like clenches her fist with that one finger still pointing around anywhere, and as she moves it, it attaches still like lightning to him. And she like squeezes her arm really hard, and it just like sends this pulse of like black like power through to him. You are going to take 16 necrotic damage as you feel this sort of like you feel as though like everything that makes you happy just gets like sort of sucked, like it's about to be sucked out of your like very heart. Like you can feel it pull, like that deep like fear in your stomach. Yeah. She does that, and she's going to sort of flop around here. I'm going to have her make no, I'm not. I'm just going to have her move around. Slop, slop, slop. Yeah, she's got enough movement to like figure out like where you are by feeling. As obviously it can only be one of two places at this point. And okay. Ooh. Lee. Okay. Yeah, she literally comes up to you and she's like her feet are like slapping on the board, just like she's like putting her hands out all over the place, but like maintaining that one raised finger, slapping her hands all around, and like you feel her like grasp your cheeks. Meanwhile, the knights are making their way downtown, walking fast, and there is a traffic jam on the stairs. And they can't. Let's have a look here. He can't climb up from there. They're actually pretty fucked, so they're just gonna go in a line. Like I said, massive funnel. That's him. He's out. Aerith, you are looking down these steps at a train of knights in fucking plate armor charging up these stairs with glaives in hand.
If I move down there, will I be in this crocodile's range?
No, because the crocodile is in the water and that's higher up, so no.
I'm gonna get right here. I'm gonna look up at Archie real quick and say, the revolution lives on, and then I'm gonna kick the shit out of this bullywog down the stairs.
Nice. Yes, that's one of the knights. So it goes knight, King Illig, another knight, and another knight. So you're hitting this green knight.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You just want to I would have proficiency with that. So, Just want me to roll like a weapon attack?
Yeah, you're hitting him, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm shoving him down the stairs.
Oh, shoving, like, oh, right, okay, so, yeah. It'll be, grapple. As you, like, sort of push, like, as soon as you lift your arms forwards, just, like, thrust forwards, he is going to brace with the glaive, as if to, like, block. And that, check athletics. As soon as he lifts his glaive up, he almost makes like a perfect handle for you to grab on, and you just push him forwards. He falls back. Illig, the new king, falls back, and the fucking orange one and the blue one all fall back until they all splash down into the water, because the water's deep too. They're like, whoa! And they're all gonna move back 1. No, sorry, 2. But this guy goes here and that guy goes there as they sort of splay out in the water, as though they've been knocked down like pins in bowling.
Nice. I'm gonna move back 10 feet and then pull out another hand axe and chuck it at the one that I just shoved.
Yeah, the one that's not coloured is the king. Is the new king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that be at advantage or just straight?
It's just
like shoved them prone.
They aren't prone because they're in the water where they are very proficient. Yeah.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, you're literally just flinging hand axes into water at this point.
I mean, I did my job. They're not getting up these stairs yet.
Yeah. How many more of those have you got?
1 more.
Okay. All right, let's go. This one who is in love with you, claps. And he thinks that whatever you're doing is impressive. He's gonna sit and watch you, and as far as he's concerned, he can't see anything other than you right now, so he's just enamoured. The bullywug underneath the boards, where Archie is standing, he he can do a standing leap up to 20 feet. Let me see this. Doop. Ah, yeah, Archie, all you see is right next to you. He, like, jumps up to your eye level, and he's like, ah, and then he falls back down again, because he's 5 feet short of actually making it up there. So he's like,
laughs at him.
He's like, you know, when a dog's, like, barking up a tree, he's just like, bam, as he jumps up. Legit.
It's like the dog on the trampoline advert.
But yeah, as he falls down, you realise that he's no longer actually, because he moved out from underneath you to do that, you realise that he's like not directly under you anymore, just for clarification. This crocodile is going to, this red crocodile, he's sort of like a bit curious here as to what's going to fall in this water that he can grab. And he's going to swim underneath the steps here. And he's going to wait around about here and just watch Aerith as she descends the stairs. Ascends, even. Archie, it's you.
Okay, so I can see Illiga, right?
You can, you directly have the stairs in your way, which ascend to the platform that Holland and Flopsy are.
But, like, the sort of way I can, like, imagine it is, like, the stairs... I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. But the stairs wouldn't be like a flat staircase in a house. They'd be like a treehouse stairs where you've got like the gaps in between.
Yeah, but just take a look at the picture in the centre, just to see that if you were standing there on that edge there, looking towards that direction, you'd be looking at like the bottom step. Like, you know, with the distance, the fact that it's so close to you. Yeah, like you'll like be looking at the steps themselves. You know, like if you look through blinds at an angle, then you could see. But if you are looking down at the steps, you will see the steps.
So what I mean is, what if I'm looking through the steps? So are they like gaps in the steps, or are they like
not gaps that you could shoot through because it's steps? So the steps would be flat, and then the gaps would be between each step. So when you're standing up, looking down at them at that angle, you wouldn't be able to like put your arrow under and through.
What if I crouched? No, I'm not gonna do this.
It'd literally be like he has like fucking like full cover, like 3/4 cover at least if you even tried to do it. Like if you like reached, if you like leant around this bit or whatever, you'd obviously then have to balance to not fall off. Cover. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna take the shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action to change him to my hunter's mark because Babby's not shown herself recently. I'm also gonna, if it hits, knock him as my favoured foe. So he's got a +5 to his AC, but I'm a sharpshooter, so it don't even matter. I ignore that. Ha. And let's see, and I miss anyway.
Yep.
But let's see if I can bloody hit him. No, I can't hit him. Just
you're like leaning like across one side, try and hit him on one side, and then you like go to the left side, and you're like fuck, like these stairs are really in the way. All
right then, I'm going to then use my free action to take out my dagger. And guess who's going overboard?
Whee! Archie swan dives into the water there. I'll just move Holland so where he would actually kind of be. Yeah. Technically, they would be here and there. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. And I can actually, I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna say the revolution lives on.
Yeah, he immediately turns around and looks at you. Yeah, you've got his attention.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You fucking.
Let's go. Flopsy. Meanwhile, over in Bavlorna's cottage, we have Flopsy, who she's like groped at your cheeks. She's right there.
My
next
little
to
fuzzy
you.
cheeks.
Yes.
Just a quick one before I have my go. Can Bavlorna roll a con save? Because she can do that at the end of her turns for the blindness.
Excellent.
Forgot to remind you at the time, but
she can make
still same round.
Well, the first one's a 16.
That passes.
Right, okay.
She's not blind anymore.
Yeah, literally, she grabs your face and like her eyes just like blink open one at a time, like, and they're both piercing and looking right at you.
What to do? Well, I'm not going to be an idiot. And the first thing I'm going to do is... Level 1 ain't going to do it, fellas. I'm going to cure wounds on myself.
Okay. Alright. So as you shiver in fear, you you can deal yourself 18 healing. Alright. Anything else?
The only other thing I can do is move. So what I will do is sidestep around Bavlorna, not leaving her range of attack so she doesn't get any opportunities. And I'm going to go behind her and then just point at her to Holland.
Okay. Alright. Okay, right. So she is no longer blinded. Right, okay. Over outside. Let's see these knights. So we have the green one, who is just going to rush straight up there with his glaive. He doesn't need to get close, he can do it within 10 feet. And he's going to attack twice. First one's an 8, misses. Second gets you for a 9 slashing, as it slashes. Maybe cuts a little bit of your hair as well, like, fuck.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, they beat a 19 AC?
24, yeah.
Jesus crikey! For how much?
9 slashing.
I'm gonna use my reaction to burn a die and deflect some of that.
Okie dokie. Nice.
I take 2.
You take 2 points of slashing damage. Okay. It's only Illig, Baron of Muckstump himself. Well, he's not even the Baron. He's the bloody king. Here he comes. He's like, you! He swims over. He does like a little, like barrel roll to show off a bit. Oh no, he's got his glaive too. He can attack from a distance. Swims right over to Archie. And as he gets closer and closer, you can see smug, like, yeah, I'm gonna be king face. Like, horrible. Glaive first, 21.
That's a hit.
Stabby stab for 10 slashing. Second, 16.
16's my AC.
It meets it beats. 12 slashing. Yeah, he like slashes you once, spins it up in the air and slashes you again, and you can see that he's very pompous about this. Yeah, like he thinks he's the bee's knees. Hey. I'll just The Orange Knight is going to follow his king. Obviously, he's right there next to him, and he saw the hubbub. He's going to get here and try and copy off his king. Glaive. That's a 10. And another 10. Okay.
Sorry, yeah, I'll just take those damages now.
That's not damage, it's just, that's what they get.
Oh, 10 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, he's like looking dead proud, like he's gonna like copy off his king, and he's just like whiffing all over the place. Like his last hit just splashes down into the water, and like there's like a moment where all the water falls on everyone, and just like, okay, a beat of silence of like, yeah, you tried your best. But the crocodile is very interested in the fact that there's now somebody in the water, and is going to make a nice, sexy little dash. I'm not gonna lie. He don't even need to dash, really. But he's gonna just use it for the extra 10 just to get here. And he is going to lick his big lips, big teeth, as he takes a bite. Ooh, that's a 23 to hit. For 4 piercing, please make an athletics check.
Let's make that athletics. This may have been the worst decision I've ever made at all.
Nice. Yeah, you meets it beats. He like bites at you, and like you feel like this like almost weird sticking feeling, as though like, oh, you know, like his teeth have got so far into your clothes that you could have been stuck there, but you just rip your fucking arm out of his mouth. He smiles at you like he knows he's gonna get you.
How much damage did I take?
That was 4 piercing. There's his spiky little teeth just dig in. Top of round 7. Holland, you are up on Bavlorna's porch, and there she is.
Well, there she is indeed. And you know what? I've just had the deadly finger point of approval, so Holland's gonna try and go to absolute town on Bavlorna with his mace.
Wee.
And if all goes well, I'm gonna use my fucking divine smart too. Let's just roll first. 1, 2, 18 and 23.
As soon. Wait, are you going up to her?
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought I was right next to her, so my character sheet covering actual me on the map. Yeah, I'll get closer.
As soon as you get up to her, please will you, oh wait. Yeah, you don't have to do anything. As soon as you get up to her, she looks at you, and like as if she's disgusted by you. She's going to leap up into the air, and she's going to land here. Not provoking attack of opportunity at all from either of you. Before you can hit her. Yes.
Well, that's kind of rude.
She has used a reaction.
Then I will.
Yeah, as she flops to like the corner of the porch, she like puts her hands behind her a little bit, like, nah! But yeah, one finger still holding on to that darkness attached to Flopsy.
Our dear Holland is just gonna follow after her
with a bunny heart.
No, he just has enough movement.
Oh right. Oh yeah, shit. Of course he does.
Just walks after it like.
She's trying to look menacing, but as you approach, she's kind of getting freaked out.
So did I not make those rolls if she's gone?
Oh,
if she jumped?
No, you made. You would have made those rolls. Because that's what you would have made.
So I've used my action.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So two. Let's have a look here. Yeah. 2 little bops with the mace.
I'm gonna use my Divine Smite as well. Okay.
Alright,
I'm
nice.
feeling cheeky.
Feeling
And that's
cheeky.
just the way I roll.
Here we go.
Oh.
Divine Smite, that bitch.
9 of those points. 9
Ooh.
radiant. That's gonna dry out your skin.
Hey! Yeah, she sort of like hisses as this like sort of sort of tears through it like across the skin. Doof. Okay. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. When you slash at her, she puts her hands out like she's starting on you, and she just like leans forward, and with her hands and like she's like gonna grab at you with her hands, and as you do, even when she's grabbing you, you feel like she's still like you can still see that black tendril attached to her finger. Make her an athletics check, please. Grapple.
Bloody Nora.
I think it's
Please
grapple.
check
Just make sure.
all the
Just
joints.
make sure. Let me make sure. It's yes, it is. Yes, it's grappled. Yeah. So athletics. Sorry. Yeah. Just making sure.
26, if you don't mind.
Yeah. You just shake her hands off you completely. She's not able to grab you. Yep. And
Can I?
Yep.
Because I have 10 feet of movement left and a bonus action too, in case I need that. Can I just, for the hell of it, run in a Widdershin?
Yeah. But yeah, because you wouldn't have cast a spell then at all. But like, if you would have done that on your turn, which everything's happening at the same time anyway, as soon as you put her hands up to fucking grab you, and you actually just like kind of like moonwalk out of it, like by doing a fucking little, you know what I mean, like a little fucking dance Widdershins around her. As soon as like she doesn't even put hands on you, she like stops all of a sudden and she goes with this massive sneeze. And you see this like snot just come out of her nose, and it's really long and like annoying. And as soon as that happens, the black thing just like fizzles out of her finger and disappears. Okay. Yep. That's happened. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's it. And now we are going to the knights and the king and the rest of this situation. Blue Knight. Blue Knight is looking over at Aerith, looking over at Archie and his king. And he is going to go and run up these stairs, as he do believes it's even. And that means, Aerith, it is you.
Oh,
Might help if I forgot to move the map on stream every time. Every time I switch maps, I've got to replace. But anyway, Aerith, it is you.
I'm gonna take 2 swings at this fucking thing.
That one's a whiff. It's learned its lesson now. He's like dipping and dodging. Whiff again.
Jesus!
No, wow. Yeah, they're like laughing at you as they approach, like prattling a bit at you with their glaives, just like
okay. Fuck these guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip them off and then face step into the water.
Oh, whereabouts are you going?
Right there.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna use my move. I'm gonna use my other movement. Get right in front of Archie. Hi, Archie. Also, I need both the fucking Baron or the king now and that bullywog to make wisdom saving throws.
The king. Oh yeah, 'cause the face step thing. Right. Yep. Excellent. So the orange guy, wisdom save.
No, actually, since I would end up there, I want the crocodile and the king to make the save, please.
Crocodile and the king. So here comes king. That's a 9. King fails. He and the crocodile. Let's have a look here. Crocodile. Do. Yeah, I mean, the crocodile sort of like backs away a little bit and looks like, what, you know?
I was actually, if it worked, I was gonna nod over to the king as I stared at the crocodile. I was gonna like whistle and nod my head over to the king.
As you nod your head, he like smiles at you and he says, "My good lady, get out of the way, please."
You don't want to hurt Archie now, do you?
He's like, "That's precisely who I'm trying to hurt." Yeah, you get the impression.
And does the crocodile recognize anything that like this pretty lady's telling him to eat this frog?
No. Yeah, he's just looking at you like he's surprised by you, but he still wants to chomp on Archie because the charmed thing just means that they're not going to attack you.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, so that's that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. This guy who is still charmed. Do they get the chance to save out of this at the end of every?
No, it's just for 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Can you track that then every time you put one on each one?
Been,
Oh,
yes.
thank you. Yeah. So yeah, this guy who's obviously in love with Aerith, and now notices that the king isn't attacking Aerith either, and neither is his crocodile. Then obviously Aerith must be some sort of bullywug, and Badis, he is fascinated and comes over, peeks over, and sees that she looks like she's in danger because obviously there's infidel or whatever right behind her. I don't even know what that word means. But yeah, whatever fucking kings and knights get pissed off about, I don't know. I don't give a shit about words like that right now. This guy here, pissed off because he did the yellow one. I mean, pissed off because he didn't get a chance to take a little bite out of you, even though he wouldn't have done that. He would have attacked you with his glaive. He's gonna come over as well. He's gonna go here, flanking with crocodile. And he's going to make a last-ditch effort to attempt to glaive you. 21. That's a hit. Yeah, for 5 slashing damage. And the second is a miss. He's so happy with himself on the first one, he like cheers instead. Yeah. It is this crocodile. Who's in this sort of house area, swimming around. He's just gonna sort of swim down like here, sort of see what's cracking off over here. Archie, you're between a crocodile and a crocodile, and everyone.
Yeah, Archie sees that this is a pretty bad situation to be in. She's going to use her action to put her invisibility hood up. She's not invisible. And she's going to...
Peach, you gave that to Holland.
Fuck. Oh, yeah. She's going to... Gosh. Well, she's just going to Misty Step over here then. That's not... In fact, that means that she can still shoot her bow. So that's not even a loss at all. And she's going to try and shoot King Eladrin. King. Bam. Miss.
Yeah.
Miss. Wow.
Again. Yep. Yeah. These guys are really hard. And it's like when you like Misty Step onto the boat, like your feet like stand quite powerfully, but the boat like rocks a little bit, and you're like because you can't really get that shot on them. Meanwhile, Flopsy, you are on the porch still in Bavlorna's cottage. Holland has like just jumped right over there. She's tried groping at him, but yeah, she is what's the word? Sorry, what was the effect again? I've just forgotten for some reason. Oh, Widdershins, yes, the allergy.
Oh.
Yes, the allergy. She's sneezing.
She's still sneezing.
It was the end of the next turn, wasn't it? When she... Yeah, okay. She's just sneezed. And wasn't able to grab hold of him. But you don't know if that's a correlation.
I think I'm going to go for another Hail Mary. This might not work. Flopsy is going to start tiptoeing his way towards the door. You know, like in a Scooby-Doo sneak with his paws up.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of going up to the door. Bavlorna, it's plain sight of Bavlorna, but as he goes to the door, he's going to take his paw and he's going to put a finger to his mouth and go shh to Bavlorna, as if she shouldn't tell herself that he's doing this. In the hopes that she finds this... I was going to post for dramatic effect, but Roll20 stopped. In the hopes that she finds it quite funny, I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
Our Roll20 has failed spectacularly. It's a whiz save that she needs to do.
Whiz save, let's go.
There we go. I know it's a Hail Mary because she's going to pass, but...
That's a 16. Yeah, she's just been too busy sneezing to laugh. Yeah.
I'm still going to sneak in.
Yeah, she's literally not even noticed that you've done anything. Like her eyes were closed,
Right.
you know what I mean? Yeah. Wait. As soon as you sneak in, when you open the door, you see that at the very far end of this room, in the darkness, you can see what looks to be some sort of like weird mannequin that looks a little bit more humanoid than the rest of the mannequins in that top right corner of the room. And you can see that its like shoulder leans to one side and its other shoulder leans higher up as it like gets a little bit taller, like sort of like weaves through the pack. And you can see that this is alive. And it sort of like acts like it's a sort of a security guard coming to life. There it is. I don't know if you can see. You'd be when you come in. He is standing there. If you can see that. Here is my ping on.
I can see the mannequins. I can't see his thing.
Is my ping on?
That's just so you ping.
Yeah. There. You can see that movement and shape in the darkness over there, from where you remember there to be mannequins. Sorry, so yeah, that's what you see when you get in there. But you can use that movement if you want to. You don't have to spend the extra 5 to go standing where I've put you. Yeah.
I will go as far left as I can, which is around there I measured before. I'm going to try and keep the pool between us.
Okay. The girl, you can't see the person with the boots at all. You just hear footsteps on like going up the stairs, and you can also sort of hear like bodies moving and like boots clanging and shit. You know, like on the wood. Yeah. Let me just sort this out. There we go. Over there. She's over there. Let's go. And then we've got... Oh, it's night time. Time for the nights. Here we go. Right. So, green guy. He's like startled because Aerith just like fucking... Whoa, where's she gone? He looks around, swivels, looks around, and he sees that the king's sort of like talking to her, kind of like, you know, come on, my lady, get out of the way. And he looks around confused as to where, like, why are they all over there? He can't even... He's going to jump into the water and sort of, like, join his king. But when he sees Aerith, he's, like, confused as to why nothing's, like, getting her over here so far. He looks at his king, and his king, like, sort of shakes his head, and he's like, ah, and then looks over at Archie, but has expended his movement, so can't make it to her. The king, however, is going to whip his head round and look at Archie and go, "You!" is gonna swim under the boat. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting about the map. Yep, it's.
I'm going to use.
Up.
I'm going to grapple him.
Oh, what? As your reaction.
Yes, it's an attack. So.
What?
I can grapple as an op, right?
Can you?
I think so. I'm not for sure.
Let's find out. You cannot use an opportunity attack for a grapple attempt. PHP.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to like. Oh, come here, you gorgeous amphibian. I don't think you need to attack Archie. Stay here with me.
You have advantage on this persuasion.
Oh.
Yes, because that's another thing that Charmed does.
That's a 16. I needed that.
Right. He's like, you! He like goes to like lunge forward and dive under the water. And it's almost like he's like stopped by an unseen force. He like swivels around onto his back and looks at you. And he's like, he's like, why? What's going on here?
You see, you've been deceived, my king.
Deceived?
You really thought Bavlorna was going to make a deal with you? I overheard her talking earlier. She's planning to betray you too.
He sort of frowns at you at that, a little bit, like he doesn't think that's possible. Yeah, and this orange one as well. He looks at all the rest of the people who seem to be enamored by you for some reason, and he goes,
This is a trick!
And he's just gonna glaive you as well.
Who is the king?
The orange knight, because he's not charmed by you. Yeah, the orange knight calls out this is a trick, and then the first attack is a 20 for 6 slashing, and the second one's going to miss. As I do believe the king would probably like stick his hand out and be like, no! So he like hesitates on that one. The crocodile sort of like snaps his like fingers, and he's like, no, shucks, as he realises that his dinner is just like bamfed over there. So he's just going to slowly and lazily crawl his way over to the boat and start snapping at Archie. That's a bite. That's a 13. It's not gonna hit. He bites onto like the bit of the like rotten wooden boat, and it like comes off in his mouth, all splinters and stuff, and he's like, "Ow!" Top of round 8. Holland, you are up there, right up there, with our fucking Bavy herself. Right
Jesus.
Here she is.
Jesus Christmas. By the way, I don't know if it's the same for Andrew, but when you swap me onto the new map, I can't see the turn order anymore.
No, neither can anyone else. Because it's
right.
Yeah,
okay.
sorry about that.
Okay.
I can't solve that.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Mhm.
I'll just have to think on my feet. Hey. I wonder what he will possibly do in this situation. I'll tell you what he's going to do. He's going to go, hey, whap, whap. Well, not with those rolls he isn't. Well, hey.
Bloody Nora. Yeah, even though you've kind of got her, not like cornered really, but like she's right there. At this point she stops sneezing, and she's angry at you. Yeah, she's got like these really long arms as well. And to sort of like dodge, she kind of like clambers around, like she puts her hands like on the wall and shit. Like it's a bit weird. Like she's like got hands and legs and they're like kind of sticky. Yeah, like you miss. But yeah, she's gonna like literally do some like twister moves, just blah, 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 and try and grab you unless you've got a bonus action. Is that your turn? Sorry.
Well, I was going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking Bless, but you know.
Okay, bless is
That's
broken.
just the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
Hey. And then I was gonna use my root movement to run with the shins again.
Okay.
But you know.
Mhm. Let's see. Yeah. Let's just see here. Yeah, but she is still actually able to attempt to grapple you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what she's going to do, but she could not cast any spells. As she does sneeze with her eyes closed, but her hands are feeling out for you. Make that athletics check, please.
Ability 18.
Yeah, you literally dancing with her at this point.
Dangling.
Yeah, it's like her eyes are closing and she's sneezing. She's trying to like reach out for you, and you're just like you could actually like style this out, and it wouldn't be that difficult. Nice. Okay. And she can't cast any magic. Here we go. Oh, actually, no, she's not. She's I think she's all right where she is. All right, it's the knights. The blue one can obviously see that the orange one is obviously sort of like going for Aerith. So he's going to jump down there. And at that point, I think he could squeeze in there under the water and pop out. Actually, he could get under the water and pop out here. He's going to glaive, and as he passes under, he's going to glaive. 7 to miss. He went too deep, but the second one's a 16.
Still misses.
Nice. Yeah. You don't even know that it even tried to hit you because he were underwater when he were doing it. Miss. Aerith, it's you. This bullywug has popped up beside you though. The knight in blue.
That's fine. I'm going to, since he's still grappled, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna like give him a big old hug.
He's not grappled. He's just persuaded to listen to you.
All right, I'm gonna fight Illig.
Hey.
I am going to take 2 swings at him.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. That one's a miss.
Nice.
That one's a hit.
I'm gonna burn a psionic die.
Mm-hmm.
Deal an additional 7 points of damage on that one.
Nice.
I'm going to action surge.
Surge those actions.
So what?
I'm just saying yes, queen.
18 for 12 more damage.
That hits.
That's their
Boom.
AC.
And I found out I can psionic die. As long as I have the die, I can burn them. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can.
burn
Yeah,
another one.
that's the resource. Yes.
10 more points of damage.
Oh, you are beating him absolutely bloody here. Like you are like when you stab him, it's like this rubbery skin. It's just like bleeding out into the water, and he's looking like shit.
I still have one more. I still have one more attack. So
Yeah.
Oh please, please.
He is obviously no longer charmed by you. I'll tell you that for the price of fish. Hey! How do you want to kill the fucking king?
Yes!
Let's go. This is the king. Is like, no, I am the king. I've just been the king for the past minute.
I look at Archie as I have this guy embraced, and I say, "Don't you know that women are superior?" And I slide my longsword straight into his ribcage and then kick him off the blade into the water.
Archie, as her reaction, is going to bow and say, "Of course, Your Majesty."
Now bow before your queen.
He floats down into the water, all of the bullywugs look at you, Aerith, and they all look around and look at each other, and they all stand as though they all sort of like swivel in the water, as though they're all facing outward from you, as though to protect you.
Yes!
as though that's the logic of this place.
Yes!
Am I queen of the fucking bullywug?
Yes, you are!
What?
Aerith,
Yeah.
they look at you, they nod at you deeply. They all turn around with their glaives pointed outwards, looking for anything that could possibly hurt you.
As a free action, can I give an order?
No.
Would that be an action?
I think you can just say, you can say what you want, but you can only say like 6 seconds worth of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Are the crocodiles part of that?
No, the crocodiles are literally just crocodiles who like to eat things.
The one going after Archie, I'm gonna point after it and say, kill.
Okay. What, that crocodile?
This guy, this big.
Oh, they're gonna kill the crocodile. No,
I want them to kill this guy.
Wait. Let me just think something here. It's because they've been trained by those bullywugs to follow the bullywugs. So yes, I think they would listen. The crocodiles would listen to you via the bullywugs.
Okay. Then in that case.
Yeah. Sorry about that. My logic went flying out my head then.
That's okay, my dear.
As your queen, I demand you to go up that tower and find Bavlorna and bring her head. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Red One, he immediately gets down to it, swimming underwater, pops out, jumps up onto this here, what's the word? Fucking thingy? Boardwalk thing. Jumps up another, I think, he could have managed that. Boop, boop. Here we go. Do. Yep.
Archie, Harold, Flopsy, and Holland, whenever they are, don't kill the bullywugs.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, right, so they can move there. Meanwhile, upstairs in Bavlorna's house, doopy-doopy-doo, who's this? It's only a bloody weird, like, mannequin thing.
My new friend.
Yeah, it's, as you see it sort of emerge, from this top, like, sort of right corner, it's almost like as if a coat that's been hanging up on your, like, back of your door just suddenly flies up into the sky and, like, comes towards you really fast. And as it does and it's revealed into the air, you see it closer, and it's like this weird tendrily, like, ghost-like thing. Its like shoulders look as though there's a mannequin beneath it, but it's almost like you can't really tell its form. And it's it's going to try to attach itself to you. Please make. Oh, let's have a look here. It actually can't because I'm stupid. Yes, it can't do that now. So, but it is still going to try and attack you. 13 doesn't hit. So you don't take any damage as it comes and just flaps itself in front of you. It does like a full like cape twist and like bows to you, like, hey, I'm here. And also you are what's the word? You are sorry. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. You suddenly feel as though like everything around you has just gone black, like full darkness, which is a radius darkness. Let's have a look here. 15 foot magical darkness. Can everyone see that? No, they can't. See. I wish that was just preset. Yeah, that's where the darkness is. Okay. Here Here we go. Yeah, so it's flown over to you, and then just this, with this flourish of the cape, it produces this darkness. Yep.
Lovely, lovely.
Meanwhile, in Crocodile Town. Well, this particular crocodile that's swimming up behind is still not very aware of what's going on because it's literally a crocodile and it needs to be trained by the bullywugs to be told what to do. Is going to swim over with its little wiggly tail, swim over with its wiggly mouth, wiggly jaws, and it's going to try and sneak up on Aerith to bite her. There he is, sneaking up on Aerith. He does not have advantage because none of these guys are on his side anymore.
What a scoundrel.
That's a 16 to bite you.
Miss.
Nice. Yeah, he snaps, and then one of the bullywugs just like bops him on the nose, like, no! Alright, Archie, you're standing on the boat. There's this crocodile.
And this crocodile's. Is he looking like he's going to try and murder Asma?
Yes.
Oh, bloody heck.
He hasn't been told otherwise.
You by goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to use my action to disengage. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20 feet there. I'm going to Misty Step 30 feet over here. And then I've just used 20 movements, so I've got 15 left. 15. I can get to there.
Okay. Okay. You're belting it up them stairs. Meanwhile, Flopsy is shrouded in complete darkness.
Flopsy is going to do a cheeky little rabbit hop to get away from this new friend of his. 5, 10, 15, out of the darkness. Unless the darkness imposes any infringement on me being able to do that.
No, you can just jump away. That's fine.
Lovely.
But you are leaving its range. So it will get an up attack on you.
Rabbit hop, so...
Oh yeah, shit, it's rabbit hop, yeah, of course. I thought you were just, yeah.
Nah. So 30 feet gets me there. But I'm thinking... I'm gonna dash. And I'm gonna dash all the way, 5, 10, up these diddly darn steps here.
Excellent.
I don't know how many movements the steps take, but I have 20 feet of movement left when I get to the steps.
That'd be, it'd be about 15 feet up the steps.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just 5 feet away from the steps then.
Okay.
I apologise for sending you all the way around the map, by the way, Jenna.
That's okay. This is what it's for. There we go. Yep. So you emerge into the room, which has all those bloody things on. Oh, what is it? Just give me a second. Yes, you run up the stairs and emerge into the hallway, which covered with portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. Yeah, you walk straight into a fucking like gallery of despair. Yes,
gallery.
A gallery of despair. Over at the Bullywug Knights, they are able to now act because they have a new queen, and they are going to listen to that queen, and they are going to march up those fucking stairs. King Illig is dead, and the orange guy is going to follow. This crocodile, however, is like, where's me bloody dinner gone? Right? He's going to look around, and he's going to spot Aerith, and he's going to swim down here, and he's going to get his little
He does
jaws.
like. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
He likes Aerith.
Oh, he does, because of the charm, that's correct.
He's going to give her a Just with that snoot.
Yeah, he'll come down looking confused, and as soon as Aerith turns around, he's like, "Oh right, it's just you," and then he just sits there like a lemon. Top around 9, it's Holland over on the decking with our Bavy herself.
Not our Holland Vexer.
Not our Holland
The man
Vexer.
with the legend.
Backing our Bavy up into a corner, but you
Whee!
you're just looking at her. You wouldn't notice any darkness creeping up behind you.
Not my concern. The red mist is down. He's got fucking tunnel vision. Yay!
But through the open door, you can hear flapping, like strange leather-like flapping.
Damn.
That's-
Yeah. Not my problem for real. I'm just gonna keep fucking hitting Bavlorna and widow shit in her ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
So, bim bam, 24-15.
Ooh, that 24 hits.
Hey, I'm gonna divine smite that bitch as well.
Go.
Hey. Oh, hey! So that's 7 plus 15, which is a number.
Hey. Ooh,
22 is that number.
really good. Right. Okay. Ooh. With that hit, like you hit so hard at first, like the other one sort of like skips a little bit, and you're like, oh, for the second. But that first one that streaked over her, you can see that she gasps for like the first time. Like she looks like like suddenly taken aback by that.
Hey, I just give her like a sort of cunning grin and then widowshin her ass, you know?
Widowshin
Just
her
how-
ass.
Holland's just looking at you dead in the eyes like, heh, and then just moonwalking around.
Hey. All right. Okay. Right. She is not happy at all. Like you moon walking around. She's just like disgusting, and she's going to attempt to grab you because she still can. And that is that athletics check. 22.
Ooh, might have to Tides of Chaos this.
How do you want to dodge your grappling hands?
Hey, he like fucking.
He's popping it and locking
like-
it. Like...
Well, as he's like moonwalking around, and he like does one of those little spins on one foot, you know, like a pivot. She like reaches out and grabs him, but she only manages to like make contact with his Lyra pendant, and it just burns really hot for a second, and she like has to let go.
Nice. Yeah, she's like, ah. Oh, she's mad. She's mad, as well as sneezing. Okay,
Hey!
it's night time.
Get her a bloody hanky. Hey.
Right, Aerith's
Nighttime.
fucking night. Let's go. Right, so we've got the blue one. He's the blue one. Right, okay. He's gonna make a bear. And Aerith, it is you.
Now, Jenna, I'm one for shenanigans, right?
Who's not?
The alligator that I charmed, since he's now been like told that, you know, Aerith is good, follow Aerith. And how likely is that charmed alligator to let me ride on its back?
I'd say you have advantage on your persuasion check, but no, sorry, it'd be an animal handling because it's not an actual person; it's just a real crocodile.
Whoa, crocodiles are people.
So it wouldn't actually be a charisma check, but you could, because it's not a social one, you could make an animal handling check, and for a crocodile to let you ride on its back and understand the context of this entire situation without training, I'm gonna make that DC a 20.
No way, I have a -1.
So it's not possible.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that were question. Is it not possible? Or then you don't have any buffs or anything? No.
No, I just have a -1 to.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You look and you hesitate and you're like, "That's a fucking crocodile." Like, yeah.
Can they fit up those stairs though?
Pardon?
Can they fit up the stairs?
You take one look at him and think this is a very large crocodile indeed, and if it did, it'd be very like sort of like awkward as it walks, so it'd probably take a bit slower to like crawl its like inward feet up the stairs.
Right.
That's
okay.
a kind of assessment of this large crocodile.
How far up is it to here?
What in total? Oh, from there to there. That is 30 feet from the water's surface.
I'll burn my last phase step and get right up there.
Okay. You swim to underneath and just blip right on top. There you are.
And then that's my bonus action, so I'll move 15 feet first and see what I see when I get in here.
Yeah, you walk up the stairs, and as you do, you are. You can see very clearly. I'm just gonna put you on the map. Boop, bap, boop. Here you are, and obviously you are larger. You are here at the bottom of this map. If you can see that.
Yeah.
Let me just shut the stream because I have to drag between each one for the camera. Here we go. Yep, you pop up on the deck, on this deck, and you can literally see Holland fucking breakdancing in front of Bavlorna, Bavlorna being like, "No!" You also see this darkness sort of like hovering and murmuring like from the wall.
Free action, I'm gonna yell out, "Holland, behind you!" And then I'm gonna chuck my last hand axe at Bavlorna.
Alright. I'd say that you could sort of just get there to at least have a bit more of a better line of sight on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 15 more feet, so I'll probably just like move here.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Roll that axe.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
I'll burn another psionic strike for an additional 5, so 10 points of damage straight to the forehead.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, she looks like she's just getting like assaulted on all sides here. Yeah, fuck. Okay, right. Okay. Is that everything?
I think that will be all for me.
Okay. Right.
Actually, I'll yell out, if just in the vicinity, "Don't kill the bullywogs!"
Absolutely. Yep. Over on the main map, these bullywugs are traipsing their way up the stairs. They're traipsing their way up the stairs. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. They can dash. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Hang on. Get to like fucking there, I don't know. It can get a bit further. It can get here. Excellent. They're running their way up there. You can hear your troops running past. Archie, you as you're running up, you see these guys. It's like, yeah, we're going. It's go time.
I'm gonna make sure to bake them cookies after this.
Wait, did I do that properly? Yes, I did. Over inside the cottage. Go back to here. Holland, you hear this flapping. The door sort of slams open, and this darkness just covers you as you like turn around to see what's flapping through the door. You just see the like sort of like weird flapping entity, and suddenly darkness just shrouds you. And let's see here a second. Yes, he flies out of the door, and he's going to attempt to flap his like leathery flaps around you. But that's a 22 to hit. And he's flanking with Bavlorna, so he now has advantage, which means he is going to attach himself to you by engulfing your head. However, as he grabs onto you and that attack hits, he suddenly crumples as you are bamfed. Please roll a d4.
What a bitch!
Yes.
Hey, I was on a roll. 1.
1. Okay. Roll a d100.
A d100.
Please.
There aren't that many directions in the world.
Hey.
Oi. 28.
Thank God for that. Right, okay, yep. You fall into the pile of mannequins over here, and like your arms and legs are just like as it's like you've just dropped onto them all. It's very dark in this corner as well, so it's not like magical darkness though. You just feel like it's yeah, dark and shadowy. And that's his turn. Crocodile Dundee, let's go. Where are you? Crocodile, where are you? Crocodile, I see you. There he is. Yeah, he's looking. He's realised now that there's not really anyone edible in the water anymore, so they're just going to sort of swim around hungrily underneath the. Underneath the porch, and look up hungrily. Archie, it's you.
Yeah, well, let me tell you a fact. So I measured it out, and that's you can literally dash the entire way to the bloody door. Zoop, 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 zoop. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Jenna, real quick.
Get in.
Sorry. So this thing has like an aura of darkness about it, like.
Yeah, it's complete magical darkness.
Fuck.
Yeah. Aerith, you come like bounding up those stairs. As soon as you do, you see. Now we're all on the same map. You
right?
You see. Where am I? You are here. You literally see a wall of black within 15 feet of you, and Aerith standing there. Yeah.
What's going on?
How far are my children? The other one, not you guys. Oh, you're not my child. How far are the bullywugs?
Oh, they're just like right behind. They'll probably be here in the next turn.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, and Archie, you see that wall of darkness, and obviously you see Aerith, and you see a partially broken window that's not quite cracked all the way through on your left.
Well, I'm gonna wait here for 6 seconds and figure out what to do. That's my turn. I can only do bonus actions, and there's not really a bonus action to do, so that's my turn.
Okay. Flopsy, you are upstairs in the hallway of despair.
I am, and I've measured out my movements to know exactly where I can get to. And thank you for giving me portraits, because I don't need to look for anything now. Flopsy is going to grab a couple of portraits from the wall and just hold on to them as he dashes. Oh, I am still on the measurement tool, so give me a second. Down here. Boots down this... Well, doesn't boot down the door, but like dramatically enters this room.
Yep.
Wait. As he's going...
Just wait. As you beat open the door, you see they don't look like this, and I don't know why they are like this, and I don't like that they are like this, so I'm actually going to change them really quickly. They have given me an incorrect image. Do you see that? Yeah, and you see another one in here. And they look to be sort of like they were like mischievously playing with the like bits of plates and shit on this table. And as you walk in, like this one is sort of like there. Yeah, they both like look up at you like, eh? You know, like, you know, and they're gonna join the initiative. Not in a sort of what's the word? Directly aggressive way straight away. It's just that you know I need to track what people are doing. So they've literally just looked at you like, eh? So yeah, and let's go there. Yep. So you've walked into this room. You've picked up those pictures.
Yep. Picked up the portraits. With my dash, I'm going to shimmy around the room, landing at this door here. Considering they are now part of the initiative, I'm going to turn facing them with the portraits facing out, almost as if the portraits are a shield on me. and that is where Flopsy is going to end his turn.
Okay. Right. I'm just going to quickly move these knights. Where am I going? Right, okay. So green moves. So that's that one. You back at Flopsy's room. We this one here, sort of in the middle of the table, he like looks at you confused, like tilts his head, like really craned, and his eyes blink at you, and he looks at the pictures, and he looks at his friend, and he puts his hand out, like as if to be like, give that back, sort of thing. And yeah, he's gonna jump forwards.
Flopsy's just gonna shake his head.
Okay. When you shake your head, he's just gonna be like, give that back, and he's going to try and snatch it out of your hands. That's just going to be I'd say, grapple for the snatching. See if you can keep hold of them.
16.
Yeah, you literally just lift it above your head, like, yeah, yep, okay.
Flopsy's just like, no.
This guy, let's have a look here. We've got other knights on the way. The knights are on the way. Crocodile, I'm taking those out of initiative because they are just observers at this point. It's the top of round 9, Holland. It's you. You are shrouded in magical darkness.
Can the knights not make it in if they dash?
Not yet, no, because the other knights are earlier in the initiative. So that was the rest of them that were like down near the water and stuff. So you're not shrouded in magical darkness. You have been bamfed to the fucking, what are they called? Mannequins. Excuse me.
Bloody Nora. I was gonna say, that's a big ass radius, isn't it? Well, that's nary a bother to me, because, hey, I can almost get back out. And you know what? I am feeling a bit cheeky. I might just dash.
Whoa!
Because you know what?
Bloody 70 feet.
Hey! Where'd you get that information from?
You told me.
Holy. Hey. Hey. So this is all magic darkness that I'm in?
Yes.
Okay, so when I say dash, I more mean like tentatively feel along the wall for the door.
Yep.
And then accidentally put my hand on something slimy and be like, ooh.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna loiter there. Actually, am I? Do I have any bonus shit? I don't think I do, because you know what I mean?
Yeah, fucking what, mate?
Right.
You buy good stuff.
So yeah, you get out there, you're feeling around in the dark, and your hand does slap against this like fucking weird, like wet leather feeling like cloak thing. But yeah, that's that.
It's neither here nor there, is it?
At this moment, Flopsy, you are going to see. A woman walk in the room, like in a hurry. She just sort of like bursts into the room, like her arms like sort of like open out. You can see now quite clearly that she is a wood elf. She's got like sort of really like her hair is sort of like got like this band around it, like sort of like Rambo style, but it's not as thick as a bandana. It's like a string, and on her back she's got like a bow and arrow and stuff like that. Sorry, she's holding a bow in her left hand, and she takes an arrow from the quiver as she enters the room and like readies her bow and like peeks in, and she sort of like raises it at everyone in the room, and yeah, you can see that she just looks like she's like burst in here, like she's on a mish, and yeah, that's where she's gonna come in. Yeah, she doesn't say anything. She's just like sort of weighing you up. And Bavlorna is right. Okay. Right. Now she can't see. No, wait. Yes, she can. Yeah. She can clearly see everything that's going on. She's gonna slap her way over to you. And sort of like round on you can feel her big like sorry, I'm not doing this fucking blah. She like rounds from here to like on you, and you can feel her big presence as it like around you. She is going to attempt to grab you again. There we go.
She needs a new hobby, I can't lie.
I know, she's really grappling around in that darkness for you, but she can see you. Yeah, you can feel her hands on you suddenly, like on your clothes, really tight. Make the athletics check.
Oh, come on, please. Do you not have a loyalty card? Roll 5 athletics and get 1 free.
Oh my god, you fucking succeed. Jeez Louise. Yeah, you feel her hands on you, and as soon as you like feel that like wet, rubbery feeling, you manage to just fucking moonwalk out of there. Yeah, fuck. Jeez. Okay, the knight.
She just scares me so hard I go into the back rooms.
Slips back into the back.
Is Aerith not going yet?
Not yet. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then you. Can you not see the turn order? Oh no, you're all on the thing where you can't see the turn order. Let me try something. Wait, hang on. Oh shit.
It's because all the tokens are on a different layer.
Yes, I know. How do I remove a token once I've put it on a map? Does anyone know that?
Right click and then delete.
No. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to sort of just play it by ear for now. Like, I can see the turn order, so like, don't worry. But yeah, the Bullywug Knights are making it up the stairs anyway.
Oh.
Yes, and the in Flopsy's room, the dining room. This one here is obviously seeing that this one, this woman who's just walked in here, is looking rather aggressive. Jumps down, and he like whips out this little dagger from like his like weird raggedy clothes, and he's like and attempts to fucking stabs her. Literally just runs up like a little weird munchkin, like stabs her. Shit. She like Flopsy, you see that she's like really hurt by that. Yeah, she like sort of stumbles back a little bit, like whoa, like she like puts her hand to her fucking stomach. Aerith, now it's you, and you are. You can sort of hear this like fumbling around in the darkness on the porch. There we are.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna like. Is it easy to actually like hear where the noise is coming from?
Yeah, it's quite a thin porch. Anyway, it's only 10 foot wide, so you can sort of feel around what's going on.
I'm gonna step right here and like. Aerith's pretty smart. I'm gonna take. I don't know what it is I'm swinging at, but I'm pretty sure there's something there, so I'm gonna take a swing at it.
Swings at Holland.
Hey, Holland, is that you?
You are going to roll with disadvantage.
Is it a flat roll because of flanking?
Oh shit, yeah, it is. Oh no, wait, yep. Like the.
I don't know if vision has to have anything to do.
Yeah, I'm just wondering that. Hang on. I'll say for now, yes. It cancels each other out.
12 misses.
Yeah. just too damn dark.
A 13 probably also misses.
Also misses, yes.
Awesome.
Shit.
I'm gonna kind of feel around and get right. I'm gonna like pat around and probably accidentally smack Holland on the head a couple of times, but I feel that bald, naked head, unless your fur's grown back.
It's not grown back yet.
Yeah, I feel a bald, naked head, and I recognize that head anywhere. I'm standing right
He's still
between.
wearing that sheet, I think. Somehow.
He's been wearing a sheet on his head the whole time now. I mean, like, it
Yeah,
probably
he's
would have...
tucked it into his armor.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that sheet anywhere.
It's purely an aesthetic situation.
Since he said my since Archie said that my bullywogs were coming up the stairs, I'm just gonna shout as loud as I can. Darkness, into it, please.
Okay. All right. So you see. I've got to go between two maps now.
I'm so sorry, Jenna.
No sorries here, because this is how it works. It's just that having two separate maps. Here we go. Here he comes.
Oh, baby.
This one. No, there's. Yeah, I had to stretch him up, because I've copied him from the other one. Yeah. So he comes running on down. He was actually. I think he was close enough to make it a bit closer than that. No, he just makes it up there. So that means that like he's in the lead, and there's one other behind him so far. Yeah.
They can't. Did they dash?
They have dashed, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Right, okay, that's that. Yeah, so you see two of them so far. One of them's just got there, and the other one's shortly behind it. Let's see here. You can feel this, Aerith, you can feel this sort of like this flapping dark thing around you. It's like, I don't even know if you were aware of this creature being here. But yeah, it's going to attempt to crush you.
Crush me, Jesus.
Yes. It doesn't have advantage on you. So it can't actually grab you, but it will like sort of flap up against you for 19 to hit, 7 bludgeoning damage.
All burners dying.
Yeah, but you get that feeling of like as it's like sort of big cloaky, like almost like wings. Oh, that's nothing then. It's like almost big cloaky wings, sort of like flat. You just think like, gosh, I wouldn't want to be against a wall with that coming at me. Crocodile, I'm taking them out. Archie, it's you. You've just seen Aerith run into this darkness.
Okay, well, Archie's gonna run into that darkness, chasing after Aerith, bang into like this, well, wouldn't know it's green, but it feels sticky and slimy. Its hair's all wiry. It's got like glassy eyes that they're all squishy. She gives it a right good feel. The point. And at that point, she decides, by Jove, this ain't Holland. No, she doesn't say it like that. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. But she's gonna pull out her dagger and she's gonna try and stab it. 24 to hit. Oh, 21 to hit. Sorry. 8 piercing plus 3 psychic damage.
Where did you put your bow?
It's offhand. Well, I mean, my bow's my left hand. My dagger's in my right hand.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Did a little loop. Yep, right, okay. Yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's almost like when you felt around first with your right hand and you're like, ah, that's the spot. Grab the fucking dagger and just whoosh straight away. Yeah. Okay. So that's 8, 3, 11.
Yeah, 11 damage. And then I'm going to dagger again.
Scream.
Yeah, I'm going to dagger again because I've got multi-attack. 19 this time.
That's a hit.
That's 8 damage.
Here we go.
Then I'm going to bonus action Zephyr Strike and move away. I'm not actually, using it yet. But I'm moving away, so I don't provoke attack of opportunity.
Nice. Okay. Flopsy. Over in your room. This wood elf's just been stabbed right in front of you. And this guy in front of you is like,
Come on, give it to me.
and the other guy's like looking menacingly with his dagger at the elf.
Well, Flopsy doesn't like anything that's happening right now, and he looks a little bit flustered. So, in the panic of not knowing what to do next, he's going to pick a mushroom. Not mushroom? What the fuck am I on about? A cupcake that looks like a mushroom. I guess that's why I said mushroom. And throws it across the room at the wood elf. And tries to be assuring in his tone when he says, I'll try to make it all right for you. Bardic Inspiration is 30 feet, so I can't do that. He is then going to walk through this door, backing away from that Lornling, which will probably get an attack of opportunity on.
He's going to get a snatch of opportunity, though. So that's what he's going to try to do. No, he can't try to do that. He's going to... he's not going to take that up attack, because he would rather snatch those things out of your hand, and he can't do a grapple as an up attack. Yes. Okay. So yeah, you back up into this room, and you see that the Hooch distillery is in full swing. It's hissing and bubbling and all that good shit. It really smells like cider in here, and sort of like the off alcohol smell. Yeah.
Now, if I remember right, there's still some drippage into buckets happening over here, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Flopsy is going to run past this, chuck in the portraits underneath so that the portraits are going to get dripped all over. He is then going to run to this window, open the window and lean out of it.
I need you to make me a dex saving throw.
Okie dokie.
What are the portraits? Are they the hags?
That is a 24. I can also add a d4 to it, which I might not need, but I'm still doing. That's 25.
What's the d4 from?
It's a Harengon thing.
Oh, nice.
What's it called? Lucky footwork for a dex save.
You are so precariously careful about the way that you place these papers down, and then you do what? Sorry. After that.
I'm gonna open the window and lean out of it. Now, if I have got my geography right, I can see the patio bit where everybody is.
Yes, you can, and you are. It's to scale, so yeah, you can just literally see where the main wall is. This bit does protrude, so the wall would be flush with the wall that's 5 feet behind you. This one. You know what I mean?
Now I'm hesitant to do too much in one round. Can I shout down to them?
You've run into a room, put some papers on the ground, and looked through a window, so sure.
Cool. I'm going to yell Bavlorna's name. Bavlorna! Stop everything, or all of your possessions go up in flames.
Flopsy!
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
$23.
Okay. She sort of... We don't see anything from the darkness. Let's just think for a second.
Just to set the scene for the viewers at home, when Flopsy leans out, his waistcoat tails are billowing in the wind as he beckons out.
He's holding on to his hat.
Okay, Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
As you
Okay.
shout that through the window, like you bellow out this through the window, right? You see below you the troops of bullywugs all coming up with their glaives in hand. They all sort of come up here and surround this area of the darkness. When you say run into the darkness, they sort of like come bumping in, like stacking against each other, like sort of thing. Archie, you can see that, but you know, no one else can except Flopsy,
Yeah.
who's bellowing down there. They all sort of like bang into Bavlorna at once as she like flings her arms out sideways, and she's like, "Stop!" And the dark like cloak thing, just like the lights all of a sudden just like come on outside, and it like sort of makes this coy move, like it's a little bit embarrassed, and that darkness is gone. She's got her hands up in the air right now, looking up at Flopsy. Now you can see her that the darkness has now disappeared. Let me actually highlight that properly. Bap. Right? That's her reaction to this. Obviously, the cloak things listen to her. The Bullywug Knights are looking a bit like, what the fuck? But yeah, right now it's just at a standpoint. Flopsy, I'll say you can have... that she's looking up at you. She's looking up at you in the window.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just this halt moment of her hands up in the air.
Flopsy isn't going to say any terms or anything because now the ball is in our court. It's in all of our courts. Flopsy's just going to hold his hand out, the one that's not holding onto the window so he doesn't fall, and prestidigitate little sparks in his hand just to signify that he's ready to set a light. She knows what room I'm leaning out of.
Yes, she knows what room you're leaning out of. Ooh, okay. And she's like... because right now we're having a bit of a pause moment here, you know what I mean? Like, just hold. Everyone's holding. And she's like,
Oh, let's come to some agreement, at least.
Well, that very much depends on how badly you've treated my friends. It doesn't really seem as if you've treated us very nicely. Does it?
Or anyone else in Hither, for that matter.
and as you say that, the Bullywug Knights sort of like look towards Aerith for sort of like... I'm still running the initiative, by the way. I'm just making it a very slow down pace for now. And in the room behind you, Flopsy, you can hear sort of scrambling around as the little gremlin thing walks into the room that you're in. And he sees the pictures underneath it. He is totally free and able to grab them. So he will.
As my reaction to him going up to grab them, can I retort to him?
Mm-hmm.
I think your master has very much asked everybody to stop moving.
He like closes his eyes for a second. And then he like opens them again, and his like arms just sort of like flop to his side, and he like looks really awkward. Pause. The knights are looking awkward again. Yeah. I'll put the knights in. No, I won't. I'll keep it like this. Holland. It's the top of round 10, by the way. So if anything, you set off on one's gone. Yeah.
Oh, bless.
Holland, you look around at this sudden pause scene. It feels like this second is lasting a lifetime.
I guess we're kind of waiting on Flopsy and Bavlorna, so I'm just gonna hold an attack for if she does anything that seems like she's gonna try and hurt Flopsy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Flopsy, you hear some like sort of scuffling happening in the room behind you, and Jeez Louise. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm just rolling some stuff. You just hear like come from the room behind you. Flopsy. Bavlorna,
Glad I bardically inspired someone.
Bavlorna, she's got her hands up in the air. Still. She looks around at you all. And she's like,
Why don't we just have some tea? Anyone?
she looks around at you all. She's still got her hands sort of raised up a little bit. Yeah. She's got her hands raised up a bit. The knight's a awkward Aerith.
Oh, it's my turn next?
Yeah, this is like a slowed down initiative tense moment, so I'm like trying to I'm trying to organize it.
Side note to players, this isn't a case of we can't kill her, this is just an alternative if you want to take it, like, balls in your court.
Oh, balls in my court? Cool. If you really mean that, Bavlorna, shake my hand. I hold it out.
She, like, turns her head towards you, like, sort of on a swivel. She slowly, as a reaction, is going to reach her hand out towards you. And as soon as you lift your hand to grab hers, she flicks her hand up, puts a thumb on her nose, wiggles her fingers, sticks her tongue out, and disappears. In this hazy...
Does that provoke... Is that...
Nope. In this hazy swamp gas explosion. It's like almost like this glooping like blob has just burst right in front of you, and this stench hits your nose straight away.
Jenna, I will say it doesn't matter if it doesn't provoke opportunities. I can still take one because I took Sentinel.
What do you mean?
Is she like disappearing to not provoke opportunity attacks, or what's she doing?
She's puffed out of existence. In front of your very eyes.
So I don't know how Sentinel works, because Sentinel, I can make an op attack no matter, even if they disengage or like don't provoke op attacks, because Sentinel ignores that and then reduces their movement to 0. So I don't know if that affects anything.
Let me see. Hang on. Yeah, it's only if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. There's nothing about anything like this.
Oh, never
It says
mind.
creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. Oh, wait. Creatures will do even if they take the disengage. Ooh, that's an opening in the wording, isn't it? Take your up attack. That's a hit.
I'm gonna burn a die. Her movement is reduced to 0. She can't go anywhere.
She can, because it's not movement.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, well,
she can.
I'm gonna deal 19 points of damage to her.
Okay. The last split-second vision you get of her is one that's incredibly blooded. So much it angers you. And she smirks as she leaves. Everyone looks awkwardly around. We're still kind of in because, let's see here. The knights, so I'm just going to take those out because they're not actually going to be in initiative. This cape thing looks really fucking, like, freaked out. And it's sort of just going to, like, float, like, I'm trying to think here. yeah, it's sort of just gonna like resume its position, and it's provoking up attacks from both of you as it flies back in. Holland and Aerith, the cloak thing, as it floats back in. Oh yeah, you've done your. Oh yes, you have. Yes, Holland.
Yeah, go on
You
then.
want to smack this cloak as it's leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. He was okay.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, get out of here. And it floats into there. Archie, you just can see, fucking Bavlorna's gone. And this gas is sort of like steaming out of the place like where she was.
Yeah, Archie's just gonna like step over here. He's gonna look at this fucking window. She's just gonna punch it.
Go on, give us a roll.
Yeah, go on then. Let's throw the athletics down. Is it athletics?
Yeah.
A 10, that's the DC.
10, yeah, you literally just like throw your entire fist through the thing and it cleanly goes through. All the glass just falls and shatters.
Archie's going in.
Nice.
And she's gonna dash.
Alright.
I'm gonna dash up them stairs.
Okay. Yeah. You dash up the stairs.
And that actually can take me to the top.
I'll take you to. I'll take not this bit. I'll take you to here where the hallway is.
Okay.
So yeah, you come out in the hallway of misery. Oh, and you notice obviously
Yeah.
all these pictures are missing. Yeah. Flopsy, you're in the room with the distillery.
Well, this didn't go all to plan. I don't even know if I had a plan. I know I'm not going to get an answer to this question. I'm kind of postulating out loud. How big is this explosion going to be? Because it's going to be big.
Oh my god.
And I want to
It's
do
gonna
it.
be big.
Do it. I mean, it's D&D, man. Come on. You never know. what's gonna happen.
Hey, let's not.
The only thing that's stopping
No, go on.
only thing that's stopping me is the creatures around. So Flopsy is going to stay by it with the trap set because Bavlorna has made her decision. But he's going to look this Lornling dead in the eyes and just say, "You should probably do what your mother just did and run away."
Intimidation, please.
Flopsy doesn't really intimidate a lot. And he's not that good at it, 7.
He looks at you and he like a little smirk crosses his mouth, and he raises his finger and points it towards the distillery. The knights look awkwardly, and he touches it without caring, and fails.
no.
Chooses to fail.
Oh no.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh. I can't use like my reaction to jump out the window, can I?
You're making a dex save right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Just out of shits and gigs, 1d4, because there's no limits to how many times I can do that. That's 29 for a
4.
dex save.
29. You are going to take half of that, so 7 fire damage. As soon as his nail touches it and he pushes it, he's also going to make the save, but it doesn't really matter to him at all in any way, shape, or form, because the last thing you see is just flames engulf him, engulf your vision, and this huge, like, titanic boom just cracks all the way through, like, the side of this fucking entire cottage. It just blows out, the glass flying out of the windows with, like, a clatter, like the ting, nice high-pitched noise of breaking glass. Flopsy gets thrown back, because there's nothing for you to stand on now, and you end up landing in the water, where the hungry crocodiles are. Let's have a look here. This explosion. Right, okay. Oosh, right, okay. The ceiling above there, it all starts falling down. All the debris starts falling down on this train of Bullywug Knights. They all sort of try and they all just dive out of the way and like land in the water. Archie, you feel the room just shake, and you can see down the corridor this open door. As well, you can sort of see like elbows moving, like some person there in the doorway. The knights have jumped out the way. Around 11, fucking Holland, you are standing on the fucking porch bit, looking up at this as this entire section just blows out, debris fucking falling everywhere, and then you see that like cracks are starting to like bow like as though the Titanic split in half, and it's like getting like creaking apart. The top floor and the bottom, like sort of the way that its foundations are kept together, it's blown out like one of the sticks underneath the first floor, so you can just see everything starting to like slide down a little bit. It's you.
It's a good thing Holland's never watched the Titanic movie. Hey. Oh shit. What am I gonna do? Nah, I can't fucking do shit. I'm just gonna be like, and just jump off the side into the water.
Alright. You jump down. And Archie, you see this elf, sorry, I don't know why that's happening, run out of the door, and she's got in her fist the small thin neck of this weird frog-like creature. She's squeezing it really hard, and it's like grasping at her hand, like with its long clawed green hands. It's no longer holding its fucking dagger anymore, but she's squeezing so hard it's like two eyeballs seem to be like emerging out of its skull. She's like grabbing it and like looking really fiercely at it, and she sort of like runs through into the corridor with it, and you can hear that she's saying like, "Show me where it is," to it. And she sees you, and she's like, "Oh, hi." And she like holds up this thing to you. Yeah. At this point, we are out of initiative because that lawnling is dead, the one that did the explosion, and she's got one in its clutches.
Bavlorna's only gone and fled the fray.
Yes. So she's holding this, they're called lawnlings, in her hand. She like laughs really like sort of like nerdily as she sees you. And she looks around and she's like, "Did you hear that?" Like looking over there, like as if to be like, "What the fuck was that explosion?" But you can see that she's a little bit like not with it.
Are you okay?
You look down and you see this gash in her stomach, and she's like bleeding out a little out of her stomach, and her clothes are all getting full of the blood. She looks a bit crazed in her eyes as well, like sort of like she's not with it.
Like she's insane?
No, like she like sort of not very lucid. If you have very lightheaded.
I'm going to I don't know, like rip some of my cloak off and like try to bandage her up. Can I roll like a medicine check for
that? Yes. Yeah. You're yeah. How do you approach that situation though? Like, because she's holding this lawnling in her hand and she's like, sort of standing there. What do you just like whip out some bandages and place them on her stomach? Like, how do you do it?
Okay, I'm just like, I'm just gonna bandage you up a little bit. Just stand still, and then I'm going to do it.
She looks down and she's like, oh yeah. And like with her left hand, sort of like picks, like lifts her skin a little bit so she can, lifts her shirt up a bit so you can see her belly. And it looks it looks really, really deep. Like it's like she's not really even noticed how bad it looks. And yeah, you just sort of like kneel down and just start like pacing this like bandage around her and stuff, like all around her middle. Like you wrap your arms like around her back and like sort of pull your hands at the, at the front to sort of tie it up and everything. You see the blood seeps through the bandage a little, but you feel like you've put enough pressure on there to sort of stop this from getting any worse or anything like that. Meanwhile, everyone's dived apart from Aerith. Aerith, I think you're the... Actually, meanwhile, Aerith is standing on this porch. Everyone else has sort of jumped. All the Bullywug Knights have jumped. Holland's jumped, and Flopsy's fallen from the second floor into the water. And by the way, we have a little initiative on the crocodiles, which I'm just going to bring into this map. It's not an official. It's not an official initiative. Let's see here. But I just need to take it in some sort of structure. Flopsy, where are you? Oh, there you are. You've fallen all the way down here into the water. Crocodiles were like here and here. Yep, Holland, you've jumped in as well. So I'm guessing these crocodiles are just gonna like sort of move and snap at you, and that's Flopsy. The first one's coming at you to try to bite you. That's a 20 to hit, 11 piercing.
Wow. And
please make an athletics check. Oh, sorry. Scroll down again.
An athletics check is 13.
Yes. You pull yourself out of its jaws. But yeah, you've been bitten, and this one's coming at you, Holland. That's 21 to hit. So as soon as you fall all the way down, it's like swimming, like, wee, where are you gonna land? And then like, hum, or like you like fall into its mouth, and as soon as it clamps its jaws down onto you, roll a d4 and a d100, please. Yep. Oh fuck. You go crashing into the pier. On the most western side, where are you? Oh, shit. Onto the most western side, like really, really far away, you go flying here, onto this pier here. See that? On the west?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you sort of like tumble into this. All these guys aren't here, by the way, just ignore that. Ignore those guys. Everyone else has been busy sort of running around after this fight. Yeah, guys. Holland's bamfed all the way over there. And we are no longer in initiative, because I think that Flopsy would be able to, as that dodge of the grapple, you'd be able to sort of like swim away from it. Or, buddy hop out the way or something like that, you know what I mean? So, yes.
I look out and I see that Archie isn't in the water. Is this place, is it completely fucked at this point, or like, is there still a chance to run through?
It's like the whole, top left corner of this entire cottage has just been blown out, and like the way the sort of planks sag, it's just tilting, but it doesn't look like it's going to fully collapse. It's just like the way that tilted, like the way that the floorboards break, as it slides forth from that distillery room. I mean, from the room behind the distillery room.
And is this all distillery here too, or is this a pond?
Oh, that's the first floor. That's Bavlorna's pond with a lily pad on it.
Is there like a stone wall here?
Yes, but it's not very tall. It dips down into a pool.
Cool. Just to be an asshole, can I strike the wall with my sword and make a leak?
You can indeed strike the wall. Well, it's not a wall that's taller than you. It dips down into the water. It's the edge of the pool. Yeah, it's like these little steps going down.
Oh, so the pool's lower than the wall.
Yes, the pool's lower, yes.
Darn it. Alright, I'll just... Aerith's pissed because she let Bavlorna get away. I'm just gonna smash everything in this room.
Yeah, as you're so angry at this, you're obviously gonna turn Summer. Yeah.
I'll drag Summer out.
Yeah. There she is. There she is. So yes, Autumn, Eladrin, Aerith. Yeah.
I cannot see anymore.
It's okay, I'll sort you out. Do. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I need to do that with like every version of her talking. But yeah. So, yes.
Yeah, she
You're
just starts
angry.
taking plates and throwing them across the room. Probably is and gonna end up going over here and attacking this statue.
Mm-hmm. Alright. It's not a statue, it's like a cloak thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just take a shot at it.
Burn my last psionic die. For 21 points.
Okay. 21.
Yeah.
You this is a great sword, isn't it? You cleave it like all the way through to a point where it like snags, and like you like pull your greatsword out of it, and it's like trying to tear a t-shirt or something with a sword. But you see that you've done quite a lot of damage to it just straight away.
Do you, since it's basically an attack, do you want me to make my extra attack as well?
Yeah. Oops, sorry. What am I doing? There it is. Yes. How do you want to do this? You just take your anger out on this fucking thing.
Yeah, I proceed to like pin it to the ground with my foot, take my tinderbox out and light this fucking cloak on fire. Let it burn for a second and then toss the charred cloak into the pond.
Nice. Yeah, you chuck it in there and it fucking floats like a fucking piece of material. Yep.
After a minute, Aerith kind of just walks out, crosses her arms, and falls backwards into the river. And she looks at all of the bullywogs and she's like, "Control your fucking gators."
Yeah, they like all just get up to attention, like your entire squad of bullywogs. They all perk up and they like go swimming over to the crocodiles and they're trying to like beat them back away from Flopsy. Yeah, you see Flopsy in the water there, Aerith. Neither of you know where Holland is. But yeah, you see Flopsy in the water.
Flopsy's gonna tentatively go over towards Aerith. Are all of the bullywogs listening to you now?
Yes, I killed their dumbass fucking king, and now he's like, they listen to me. So that's a thing now. I'm their queen, I guess.
Yeah, they all look over when like over their shoulders from like taming these crocodiles, and they're like,
Yes, our queen. We've never had a queen.
Well, you do now, shitheads. All right, so listen to me. I want to know. I want people going out, figuring out what.
One of them goes,
Excuse me, what's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Well, why would you address your queen like that? What's your name?
He looks at you and he like just like shrinks down a little bit as though it's like a rhetorical question. He like looks like ashamed of himself, and he's like,
I'm sorry.
and he just like goes over to the crocodile and like tries to hurriedly do what you've told him to.
No. Come here. No. So first of all, when you address me, it's "Milady" at the end of everything you say. First of all. Second of all, I did ask you your name, and if I ask you a question, I expect it to be answered.
I am sorry, ma'am, milady, madame, my name's Glomp.
Glomp? I'm Queen Aerith to you. Thank you very much. Now go fix up your crocodiles. We're going to go find all my friends. One of them looks like this man right here, points to Flopsy, except they're incredibly naked and they kind of look like a ghost with like a white sheet on. You're going to look for like a drow with a very, very fancy looking bow. Not a drow. What is Archie?
A human.
Oh, you're going to look for a human. And you're also gonna, I think that's all.
They all like
make sure they're all safe. Take care of them. Get out of my fucking sight.
Yeah, as they're all like sort of treading water, they all like immediately salute to you, and they're like,
yes, Queen Aerith.
and they all like chant that and swim off in different directions. Meanwhile, Holland, you've been thrust against the backboards of this pier. You sort of like roll onto this pier here. This is the main
What
one.
can you do?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you something. He's not happy. He's just gonna like lie there on his back for a while, just like fucking mace in hand, cloth on his head. It's just not a good. It's not been a good day for him. He's lost his hair. He lost fucking Will. He lost a fight with Scavenger, and now he's lost a fight with Bavlorna. He's not very happy. So he's just gonna sit up eventually and go into a bit of a meditation, as he's known to do, and just gonna be like, like, I knew I'd be like kind of like struggling at like some point after like I took my oath, but like I didn't think it'd be so soon. I suppose that's like the challenge, but like, I know, I don't. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, and he's not actually talking to it. He's just just to clarify.
It's like he's leaving her a
having
voicemail. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally.
Yeah, I already know what you're saying, but like, sometimes it's like hard to be like, woohoo, and everything's like, no who, And I wanted to do this one. I wanted to, well, I suppose it's no good moping around. I mean, I don't know where Bavlorna is gone. Maybe I can smell her. He's just gonna sniff the air. Obviously not smell anything. Well, I don't see her. But, I can't even, like... I don't know what she would wear. Like, I don't know her wardrobe at all. Like, what her disguise would look like when she was sneaking away. So, I don't really know.
You see, like, two bullywugs come, like, swimming over towards you. And they, like, clamber up all these, like, fucking boats and shit, like, and they're like, Queen Aerith would, like to see you, and they look really awkward. Yeah. And meanwhile...
real quick, Jenna, can I have one of the bullywugs go and retrieve my hand axes?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you could have said that then, so sure, why not? They are your servants now, like, and you're in anger mode, so it's like, sure. Yes.
I'm still gonna look over to Flopsy, get up right in his face, and I'm gonna be like, "What were you fucking thinking, Flopsy? You set that and you couldn't." And I'm gonna get you in a really tight grip / hug, and be like, "You could have fucking died, you idiot."
I didn't plan to do that, milady. I just thought it would...
Oh, don't give me that milady bullshit. We're friends, Jesus.
But you're Queen of Downfall now.
Oh, so Bavlorna's entire home is mine now?
I suppose. Bavlorna was never the monarch of this area. She gave that to the Bullywugs. They just worked with her, underneath her. I suppose. But
Oh,
you are the queen now.
So, for reference, what is suspending that middle cottage?
It is like a long sort of like a chimney, like tube thing. Let me just see the exact material if it mentions it. We have you. It is. Yes, it's a long stone well.
Is it attached to the house?
Yeah, it runs through its center. And when you were last in the pool room, you saw that the well was like it didn't go all the way through the rest of the house. It like stops at the pool. It seems to go from like the base of the swampy lake, from its sort of floor, all the way up to the first floor of the house, emerging out into the pool, and sort of like water flowing from it into the pool, and that's like its water source.
Awesome. I'm gonna wait until everybody's been found, and I'm gonna like yell out into the distance. Oi, you fuckheads! Whenever you found everybody, get your asses back here, please.
Yeah. So whilst Aerith's going mad with power, we go to Archie.
Mad with power.
Yeah. There we go. We go to Archie, and her eyes seem to be a little bit like sort of watery and woozy. She's like blinking quite slowly, and she looks up at you. Well, she looks down at you. Sorry, as you're doing this, and she's like, "Thanks." She looks a bit like sort of confused. She's like, "Well, I guess I did see you again."
Well, you gave me your word, and good people tend to keep them. What are you doing here? What are you looking for?
She's like, it's gonna sound kind of weird.
It's great. I love weird. I mean, well, you know, as much as I can. But, go on, tell me.
No, you'll... Oh, it's embarrassing.
She like sort of like she's standing there with her arms like open, and in her right hand is this squeezing this neck of this lawnling, and she looks at him all of a sudden and she goes,
What do we do with him?
I don't know, squeeze tighter, I guess.
Yeah, at this point he's going a bit purple in the face. And she's like, yeah. And she just snaps its fucking neck, drops it on the ground, looks up at you, and says,
Anyway, we gotta go this way.
and she just walks through this door, leaves the door open, and you just see like she like sneaks in there like she's on a mission. There's for the sake of like everything going off, and Bavlorna no longer being here, it's very like weirdly dead in here. She walks into sort of this room, that door there, open up into the kitchen, where the chef, which is this red cap, that's been chased around the vultures before. He is like just cooking on as like a pot, and it's like he doesn't really have a clue what's going on at all. But he's not being aggressive or anything. He's just a chef. These guys aren't here either. No, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's empty of those guys, and he's just getting on with it. He's just doing his job. And she sort of like looks around the doors. She's like peeks into this room, and she's like,
I can't feel it. It's gotta be here somewhere.
What are you looking for?
And she turns around to you, and as she does, she'll sort of like like almost subconsciously sort of drapes her hand across her chest.
No, you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, yes. I'm somewhat okay at these. Oh no, I'm actually quite good at them. 19.
Okay, but like, don't tell anyone. But I kind of might have like traded my like heart to Bavlorna, but it wasn't like on purpose. It was like, you know, when you just want to forget about stuff. You know, like what you don't really want to think about it anymore. So you just like take it away from me. Yeah, and I can't even tell you what's in here. It's gross.
Wait, you traded your heart to Bavlorna? What, like, all your love too?
Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't know it was gonna like feel like this though. Like, I just wanted to forget about. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess, because I wanted to forget, but I wasn't able to forget. I was not. I just can't like feel anything.
That's crazy, cause like, I mean, I didn't give it away to a hag. Well, kind of. I gave all my love away to someone, and they gave that to a hag. But I guess we're kind of in the same shoes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really weird.
What do you mean?
She like looks suddenly like as if like something psychic happened. You know what I mean? Like she's like, huh? And then she sort of like shakes her head a little bit, and she's like, I can feel it. I know it's around here. I just felt it. I just felt it right then, you know?
Oh?
Yeah. And at that she like stops, looks at you for a second, and then flicks her head to the right, and like walks straight to this door and puts her hand on the handle. She looks at the chef. The chef looks at her with like a confused face, but he kind of like just like goes and gets on with cooking, because like, legit is all he does. He's mad in his own business. He just likes to do this and butcher things. She presses down on the door handle and like sort of pushes the door open. It creaks open, and the smell of like sort of like frozen meats sort of hits you as you walk into this very cold room. Yeah. She looks at this chest in the middle of the room.
Funny.
It's like I thought it was the still beating heart of a white dragon.
She looks at you and she's like, you can see there's this like weird like sense of like humor that's just like sort of come about it, but a very like tentative and awkward one. And you know, she's like, oh, okay, so she put mine in this chest, and then she put that thing in mine. Okay. She just like crouches down and like opens the chest. And as soon as she opens it, it sort of like glows this like glittery icicle particles outwards as this heart thumps within it. This bare organ just like sort of sat on this pillow, radiating this coldness out into the air. She like sort of reaches forward to touch it. Before she can, that's where I'm gonna leave tonight's session.
Bloody heck.
Hey.
Well. So, thank you very much, guys, for watching. Thanks for the raiding party. Very nice. Veil and Knife, shout out to you. We'll see you again next week on Monday. Same time. See you later, guys.
Bye, everyone.
All right.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.